There used to be a neighborhood in Manhattan where Italian was the primary language, where every block had Italian social clubs and family restaurants, and where the culture was so concentrated it felt like southern Italy. This was Little Italy, and what's left today is a fraction of what it used to be. What's interesting is that at its peak in the early 1900s, Little Italy stretched from Canal Street to Houston Street and from the Bowery to Broadway, dozens of blocks packed with Italian immigrants. You had bakeries making fresh bread daily, pork stores, pasta shops, restaurants run by families for generations, and cafes where old men sat outside speaking Italian. The neighborhood had its own rhythm, its own holidays, and the Feast of San Gennaro filled the streets every September. Here's where it gets complicated. Starting in the 1960s, Little Italy started shrinking as Chinatown expanded from the south and SoHo gentrification came from the west. What people don't realize is that today, Little Italy is basically just Mulberry Street between Broome and Canal, maybe 3 blocks. And this is where it shifts. What was once a 40-block ethnic neighborhood is now mostly tourist restaurants and a few holdouts. The detail that stands out most is this. You can walk through modern Little Italy in 5 minutes, and most of the Italian restaurants are owned by people who aren't Italian. An entire immigrant neighborhood that defined a culture shrunk to a few blocks of nostalgia tourism. Have you noticed how small Little Italy has become?